The island behind me is Snapper Island, and not many people know this, but it's home to a special little colony of little penguins. Little penguins used to be quite common on our mainland, but now with the impacts of urbanisation and pests like dogs and cats and foxes, most of them hang out on the islands where it's a lot safer. Council's been working to help protect the little penguin colony on Snapper Island by doing things like removing weeds, installing nest boxes, removing marine debris and working with school students on the Clyde catchment to help them understand the connection between what they do on the land and what's happening on the island.
We're out here on Snapper Island today in Batemans Bay, working to try and help out the little penguins here. So you can see our team of volunteers behind us, all working hard to get rid of the turkey rhubarb. Turkey rhubarb suppresses all of the other vegetation. It smothers everything, and then normally you'd have plants coming up regenerating through that. Well, they stop that happening. They take all of the nutrients and the water out of the soil. So we need to get rid of those plants to encourage native vegetation to come back. We want to be really careful that when we're removing these weeds, we're not removing the habitat of the penguins as well.
I'm here today to assist Paul and his crew in areas that they're doing their re-veg, ensuring that it's sensitive to penguins, but also to kick off hopefully a long-term monitoring project on the little penguins of Snapper Island. Snapper Island's unique in New South Wales as a breeding site for penguins. The bay is fairly clean, it's got a great river, so the resources are really good for penguins here.
And Nicholas is at the forefront of penguin research in Australia for little penguins. You know, it's just absolutely invaluable to have him out here with us to explain about the ecology of the penguins.
On this island we've introduced a concrete perlite igloo, and the idea is that as the vegetation is removed, the burrows are often put in where might have been a penguin breeding site before. The most important thing for penguins is to come ashore to breed, which is usually in the winter months, and they'll stay here generally for about 4 or 5 months. They may raise between 2 to 4 young. Little penguins only come ashore at night, and they really need to be left alone during those periods because they are easily put off, and once they leave a nest site, they may never return.
This island has a no landing policy, and that's really important because these birds can be disturbed really easily.
It's critical that we look after the island because the mainland's no longer a safe place for the little penguins. We want to make sure that they're a thriving colony for years to come.